Hi, and welcome to my presentation here at the Meta-Inf Atlassian Days 2021. Today I'm going to talk about how we at Seibert Media are getting through the pandemic and how our social intranet Linchpin has helped us to stay together as one company. Also, this is one of the first occasions where I can proudly present our new Linchpin logo. A few words about myself. My name is Clara. I am partner manager at Seibert Media for about a year now, and that makes me one of many employees, not only at Seibert Media, that started right in the middle of the pandemic and the remote situation. So, of course, I've not only been working from home, I've been working from the office as well, but I've never seen it fully populated. And I'm not the only one missing out. We've all been sitting at home instead of in our offices for the better part of a year now. We turned our bedrooms, our living rooms, and our kitchens into private offices. Some of us with homeschooling, some with flatmates and partners changing shifts. You all know how challenging the last couple of months were and still are. So, HR has asked all of us how we deal with the situation and what is the most thing that we miss when we no longer come to the office. And these are the answers that probably everyone can relate to. The short coffee breaks in the kitchen, the random chats with colleagues, and the delicious lunch in the cafeteria, which unfortunately I never had here at Seibert Media. What all answers have in common? The problem is the lack of social interactions. Why is that? Our need to connect is as fundamental as our need for food and water. We suffer when our social bonds are threatened. This quote is from Matthew Lieberman. He's professor for social psychology at UCLA, and this shows how good social relationships play an essential role in motivating people in companies. People who get along well with their colleagues experience less stress, feel better, and stay longer with the company. At the same time, it has also become clear over the last year that a remote situation will not simply disappear if COVID was to stop at some point. Over time, employees have become used to working from home or from anywhere and have found new ways to be productive in this way. Peter Schwartz, work futurist at Salesforce, therefore predicts that quote, remote work is here to stay. It will become the new norm. Or probably more likely, a form of hybrid work where some people return to the office for at least a few days and some just stay at home. For Seibert Media, our solution has been Linchpin. Linchpin is our Confluence-based intranet solution that serves as your own headquarter at work for everything you need to work on or know every day. Your tools are just a click away, and you have direct access to all the internal and external apps you need for your daily work. The intranet can be configured to completely follow your company's look and feel, with content and features personalized to you, your work, your interest, and your profile. News, events, announcements, information for your location, and more. And of course, most of the content is available with our mobile app. But enough of me showing you slides. Let's just jump to our live demo. All right, there we go. So this is our login screen here in Linchpin. I can now enter my credentials and log in. And now I'm forwarded to my personal dashboard. So what can I see here? First, on top, we have our header with our company design. So we see our new Linchpin logo here, and there's a nice background image. We have a menu here on top to navigate to any content, to find anything through our search, or to go through our user profile. For those who already know Confluence, you see it looks already completely different to what you would expect from a default Confluence. What else comes with Linchpin is our menu here. So I can build a menu for my company that is not only based on my organizational needs, but also on personalization. So I can say for all my employees in Washington, I want to have a personalized menu here so that the colleagues from that location find all important information directly here with one click. And that's what we also did with the remote work. Now we have a new menu here that navigates everyone directly to content for remote work. So next is the news here. This is a news macro we use to display company news. So the first two news that you can see are general news that are available for everyone in the company. And then below that, we have news that are personalized and only available, at least on a dashboard, for everyone in Washington, as you can see here. Further down on a dashboard, we have events. So you see all upcoming events, and you also see if they are hybrid events, so taking place remote and in that location. And you see remote events, for example, remote yoga. So if I'm interested, I can click on it and I get a preview, can easily sign up, and also add other participants. On the right side, I see teasers that bring me to other pages. For example, our lunch plan that is really important for everyone, training videos, and also our onboarding assistant. I will show that to you in a second. And then we have our microblog down here, and on the right side, personal news. So I can decide what news channels I like to subscribe to. I already subscribe to all that are offered to me here, but I could say, well, I don't want these. And then this changes here directly. So let's have a deeper look into everything. So let's jump into remote launch here on top. This link opens a page that shows everything that is important to me while I'm working from home. So first of all, as I said, I started remote, so I haven't seen everyone in the company yet. And of course, I want to find out who works in which team and who are these people. So let's have a look here. Now, what we see is a structure chart here. So this can be built from scratch. So you can decide what nodes you want to have. Just open it to have a better view of it. So I can decide what nodes I want to build here. And then below that, what connections these nodes have. For example, I can say I want to display every employee that works in the IT department. And then this is linked with profile information. So everyone who's working or has IT in his user profile as team is displayed here. I can also connect different nodes and say everyone who works in IT and Washington is displayed here to make it a bit diverse. And I can navigate to any user profile from this structure chart. So let's just go to my profile here. When I click on this, I'm directly forwarded to my user profile. So now when I have a look at this, it contains some basic information about me, about my expertise, where I'm currently located, and my contact details. But it can also be used to display more personal information, things like what I like, well, where my favorite holiday was, or anything like this, just to make it more personal. Also, because we were talking about structure charts, another feature that we offer with Linchpin is org charts. So also these org charts are built based on my user profile. The only thing I have to do is assign a superior in my user profile, which is Michael Miller. Just go back to show you. So as you can see here, there's a user mention here. Superior is Michael Miller, and this automatically builds this org chart. So Catherine Holmes, for example, has me as her superior in her user profile. Let's just have a look. And this is how it works. Let's go back to our remote launch. When I scroll down a bit here, we also have events linked here. You've seen them already on a dashboard, but this is a macro that can be used on any page. So for example, I want to display repeating events here that occur every week. So every week, I can sign up for remote yoga. And this is also something that is used in our company quite a lot because we were doing yoga together before in the office, and now that is not possible. There's always colleagues that offer remote yoga. So you can meet, for example, the next one is taking place in the morning. You can meet before you start working for an hour or half an hour to do yoga together, and then you just start differently in your workday. You also maybe had a chance to chat with your colleagues, and you're just feeling better to start your day. And this is all possible because people decided to share something. They offer events, so everyone can create an event and just offer it to colleagues. And this is how this social intranet really is a social workplace. Also, someone decided to have a Mario Kart event on a Switch, and people were so excited. They offered it as an event, and now you can do that weekly. And there are another few events as a list here as well. And on the right side, we see some news linked here that that took place in the past, and there's just a news about them here. All right. Let's go back to the dashboard. So one thing we haven't actually talked about is the actual social interaction within our microblog. In the microblog, everyone can post something. He or she can mention other employees, post pictures, for example. And this is how we have a social interaction as well in our company if everyone is working from home. So, for example, for Easter, we got sent a package with flowers that you can actually eat, and everyone now is growing them at home. And I myself got the plants as well. And now I like to take a picture and post it here in the microblog to let everyone know how my plants have been, how they look like. So I want to do this with my phone. So I'm going to use the mobile app, and I like to show you how this is connected as well. So let me just open my phone here for you. And now I want to connect it to our Linchpin intranet here. So therefore I go to my user profile. And within my user profile, there's a tab for mobile access. And to use this, I can generate a QR code, and I can scan this now with my mobile app. So I go to our Linchpin app. This is our app that you can download from the App Store or Google Play Store, and then you just get a public section here. I can click on login, and now I can scan my QR code here. So let's just do this. And I just need to enter my credentials here again. Can give it a title. You probably don't need that. And now I see all the news here. I see the microblog. I see my favorite contacts that I have saved. I can also directly call them. And of course, I can access any content. So I can access any pages that I was looking recently, or I can search for any page or navigate through the spaces here to find what I was looking for. And also, I can access my profile, I can access events, I can sign up. So a lot of features are available in the mobile app, and also the pages look really nice. You can like pages, you can comment on them, just cannot edit the Confluence pages in that case. But we had a mission. We wanted to post something here in the microblog, and this is my post here. Pictures are not loading, must be my internet connection. And I'm now writing, this is my plant, and add an emoji as well. And then I'm going to take a picture. So one moment, there's my plant. There we go. And use photo, and then it's here right below, and send. And there's it. So let's go back to our dashboard. And here's my photo now. So that was easy, wasn't it? And it's a really great way to just stay in contact with each other, and actually talk to each other if you don't have the chats in the hallway anymore. Another feature I like to talk about, so just make that bigger again, is our Onboarding Assistant, because this is also a tool that is really useful for new employees and people just basically starting and opening the intranet for the first day. We just linked it here that we can access it anytime, but it would pop up the first thing when you log in for your first time. So I just clicked on it. And so now just imagine I entered my credentials for the first time, and then I'm asked to upload a profile picture that everyone can recognize me. So this is done already. I click next, and now I'm asked to subscribe to news. I see global news, News Washington. So let's see. I choose them, and then ask for location. This is also pre-filled for me. I've probably done that before, but I can also decide to change it to something else. And based on this choice here, my dashboard can be personalized. So because I have chosen Washington here, I get news for Washington here in my news teasers, and I get Washington in my menu. Another feature I haven't talked about is our Launchpad. I said earlier that you can access all your tools directly with one click. And in our sidebar here, we have my apps. So when I open this, I get my choice of apps that I need for my daily work. If I want to add more, I can click on Add Apps here, and I'm forwarded to our Launchpad or App Center, where an administrator can insert all apps that users might need. So on top, you see Atlassian apps, and then apps for a business trip, Google apps, apps for the marketing department, and so on. They all have a little image, a name, and you can add a label or additional information if you want. And if as a user you want to add one of these apps to your sidebar, you can just click on the little star here, and then it's in a list. So let's say I also want to use Skype and Dropbox and why not PayPal as well. And then when I go back to my apps here, they are now in my selection. If I decide, for example, I don't want to have one, I can also unstar it, and then it's gone from my list here. And this can be accessed from anywhere. So if I go back to my dashboard, or if I'm on another page, I can always access my Launchpad here, sidebar, and I can also access anything here on top through this little compass icon. Can also go to Launchpad and find any other tools, people, the microblog, the event hub, or the news hub, just simply with one click. All right, so this was just a sneak peek into Linchpin. I hope you like it, and let's go back to some slides. So now that you've seen our on-premise version, let's talk about cloud. One question we've been getting a lot lately, especially with Atlassian's shift to the cloud, is, do you have Linchpin for Confluence Cloud, and is it the same? Our answer to that is very clearly yes and no. Yes, we are currently working on our cloud-based solution, Linchpin Cloud. But no, it won't be exactly the same as Linchpin on-premise. We've built a standalone solution with all the features a digital workplace needs and connect to Confluence Cloud out of the box. And after all, it will perhaps be able to do even more than the Linchpin you all know. So what does that mean? Our product is a true social intranet that focuses on the need of the individual and also on the need of social belonging in the company, no matter when and where people work from. An intranet is like a digital home for work. And since every home looks different, you can, of course, customize the colors and logo in Linchpin Cloud according to your company's wishes. This makes it much easier for you and your colleagues to identify with the new system and find your way around. Everything we do mobile first. Linchpin Cloud is available as a mobile app through the App Store and Google Play Store. Not only can you access all content on the go, even the administration is available from your phone or tablet. Why do we do differently this time? We want to give more space to social issues and focus on the connections between people and teams. We promote a culture in which everyone can make their contribution to social interaction. A culture where recognition and respect are brought into focus and people can get to know and understand each other. I hope my quick sneak peek into Linchpin Cloud has made you curious. My colleague Jan will be giving a deep dive session into Linchpin Cloud at the Meta-Inf Atlassian Days tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Please sign up to learn more about Linchpin Cloud. He'll be showing all current features in a live demo and talk about the upcoming roadmap. So stay tuned and I hope to see you there. And that brings me to the end of my presentation. I hope you all enjoyed it and I wish you a lot of fun with the other exciting presentations at the Meta-Inf Atlassian Days. Stay healthy and hopefully see you soon.